ABR is basically composting and dehydration. Composting is the biological oxidation and stabilization of organic matter degraded by microorganisms. Creation of the correct environment for the microorganism to thrive and multiply is key. The end product is compost, a stable, humus-rich complex mixture of organic fertilizer. The process will greatly reduce the volume of the original substrates. Normally, traditional composting takes about 4 weeks to a year depending on the temperature of the environment. Now, how would one go into composting? When I searched the internet on composting, I got 14.8 million results in 0.48 seconds. But why is it not applied? I mean, there are no widespread composting programs. Cities, communities are spending millions of pesos in garbage programs with no end in sight. I think the basic reason is composting involves a lot of complexities in the process. Macro elements must be present and in a proper balance. Enzymes and micronutrients for the growth of microorganisms are necessary. There is a need to know microbiology. You need to determine the correct balance of organic matter, minerals, water, temperature, and duration systems for microorganisms. Technocrats would love to scrutinize these transformations, but policymakers, government leaders, ordinary household members are simply petrified by these graphs. From one study, the chemical and biochemical properties of waste is presented. Can an ordinary citizen comprehend such data? These are graphs representing changes in temperature and pH with time, total organic carbon and total nitrogen of various composting methods. After reading a lot of journal articles on composting, I asked myself, who will perform composting so that it can be effectively used on a community or countrywide scale? Can a person not inclined to learn the science of composting be trained to do it? Segregation at source is already a problem. Composting pa kaya? But each person can be given instructions and perform composting or dehydration with the push of a button, just like operating a washing machine. Thus, I present to you the Convertible Composter Dehydrator machine. This machine is locally fabricated that performs composting and produces the products with a push of a button at the least possible time. Now, if the composting requirements aren't met or absent, the machine will reduce the volume of the waste by 70%, making it easy to handle since it is in dry, powdered form. This machine is registered with the Bureau of Patents and is protected by Philippine laws. An invention patent is a government-issued grant bestowing an exclusive right to an inventor over a product or process which has novelty, inventive steps, and industrial applicability. It does composting in 3 to 5 days, truly accelerated, operating continuously. It eliminates the complicated requirements of composting, kills pathogens, prevents the release of methane in the composting process, and is modular. Of course, this machine has industrial applicability. The in-vessel nature of the machine prevents the activities of lice, insects, rodents, and other animals from spreading pathogens and diseases associated with scavengers. Initial capital investment used in the prototypes ranges from 1.5 to 3,000 pesos per kilogram per day of biodegradable waste. It is suggested that desired capacities must be in multiples of 50 kilograms for easier and energy-efficient matching of electrical components. This machine, made up of stainless steel, complete with human-machine interface and electric meter, is operated continuously, 24/7, and conveniently be pushed to another location. Fresh waste may be added on a daily basis by lifting the cover, and products overflow to a receiving bucket located in front of the machine. An operation manual, troubleshooting guide, and practical training will be part of the benefits to those who will avail of this technology. Thank you for watching and learning from an invention that tries to solve a very pressing problem on biodegradable solid waste management.